You can start with the area formula. Area formula for a trapezoid is what? 1/2 sum of the bases times the height of the trapezoid. Okay, so do we know any of these values yet? Josh? Okay, so here's the height. So we do have one value. So all we need to do is find what the bases are. Well, we know that the ratio of AB to BC is 3:2. Any ideas on how we can find what that is?
What I did, I divided 24 by 2.
Okay.
And got 12, and then I just multiplied 12 by 3, and got 36.
Okay, so that method works. So if you know that the ratio of parts is 3:2, as long as you break this into, if you can break this into any common multiplier, an easy one is because the number 2 right here is equal to 24. You have 2 times 12 as your multiplier. So this is going to have 3 times that same multiplier of 12. So you get a total of 36 for AB. So we'll call that base 1. And so we get this length to be 36. Well, now when you draw in this rectangle, the opposite side is going to be equal, so that's 36. The opposite side here also equal, so that's 24. And now can we find what this length is? Okay, so you might be tempted to use Pythagorean theorem, which will work, but let's look to see, is there any other method we can use here? Okay, are there any common factors between 30 and 24? There's several, right? Is there any that leaves, remember we have a 3, 4, 5 and a 5, 12, 13 are the most common. Is there any common factor between these two that would leave a 5 or 13 as the hypotenuse? This is 5 times 6. So here's our multiplier. Let's test and see. Is 24 a multiple of 6? Yeah, it's 4 times 6. And so now we have a blank 4, 5. Is that one of our common triples? Yeah, so what's the number down here? 3 times the multiplier of 6 gives you a total of 18. And so now we can find our second base. When we combine these two, what do we get as our total sum? 54, right? And so now we can calculate our answer just by multiplying through here. And so if you took 1/2 times the quantity 36 plus 54 all times 24, you get 1080 square units as your total area.